For Frontier Nagaland state government appeals NPO and Eastern tribal Hohos to participate in the upcoming Hornbill festival. Government also leaves option for Eastern Naga legislators to raise the issue during the assembly session. In regards to participation in the upcoming Hornbill festival, Konyak Students Union says no Konyak citizens shall be allowed to take part until a directive from Eastern Naga Students Federation. KSU further reiterates its firm stand with the November 16 NPO resolution. United Sanctum Likhumpumji and Changkhule Setchang seeks clarification from Eastern Nagaland People's Organization in regards to participation in the statehood celebration. Both bodies decide not to show for cultural performance during celebration on December 1 in Kohima. In major political development, only months left for assembly elections, 3 sitting MLAs resigned from Meghalaya Assembly. NPP legislator Ferlin Sangma and Benedict Marak along with TMC MLA HM Shangpyang submit their resignation to Speaker Medba Lindo. Meghalaya government to set up border outposts in sensitive areas along Assam border following unfortunate November 22 Mukro firing incident. Meghalaya government takes decision after a meeting with all political parties, MLAs and political leaders regarding the situation. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching English Prime Time. I am Yashira and now the news in detail. The state government on Monday requested the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization to allow all the cultural groups and other people from the region to participate in the Hornbill Festival 2022. The decision regarding the appeal came after a state cabinet meeting which was held at the Naga Heritage Village, Kisama on Monday. The cabinet also conveyed that the MLAs of Eastern Nagaland Legislators Union may discuss the matter with government if they wish when the state legislative assembly session is convened. The cabinet had noted the grievances raised by NPO and the tribal Hohos in regards to the cultural troops' participation in Hornbill Festival and have been duly addressed by the government by providing necessary additional facilities. Notably, 11 members NPO delegation has received an invitation from the Union Home Minister Amit Shah to hold talks on separate statehood demand on December 3rd in New Delhi. In another significant development, Chief Minister Napurio met with the leaders of NPO, Eastern Nagaland Women Organization, Eastern Nagaland Students Federation and all the tribal Hohos at Chumukudima on November 26 to address the issue of Frontier Nagaland demand. In regards to the participation in the upcoming Hornbill Festival, Konyak Students Union during its emergency meeting on Tuesday resolved to take some key resolutions. Releasing a statement over the matter, KSU said that unless there is a clear directive from the Eastern Naga Students Federation, no Konyak citizens shall attend this year's festival. Further, it also stated that no Konyak traditional attire and ornaments shall be displayed or used by any individual or group in any manner at the festival. It may be noted that Konyak Students Union once again reiterated its stand with the NPO resolution taken on 16 November during the Central Executive Council meeting. Two of the major Eastern Nagaland tribal bodies, United Sanctum Likhumpumji and Changkhule Setchang, on Tuesday sought clarification from Eastern Nagaland People's Organization in regards to participation in statehood celebration on December 1 in Kohima. Both bodies issuing a joint statement asked for NPO clarification in regards to the matter. Both organizations made clear that they don't have any objection as far as village guard personnel's participation in the function is concerned. However, they said in compliance to the October 14 resolution taken during NPO Central Executive meeting, no cultural performance will be presented by them. Also, they have decided to uphold the decision until NPO is writing clarifies regarding the matter. Notably, a news is spreading in social media that NPO president, in a telephonic conversation, conveyed all affiliated tribal bodies they have no objection towards any cultural troop participation in the event. Both USLP and CKS said they have decided to uphold previous resolution as they are unaware of any such development. In regards to the upcoming Hornbill festival in the state and to ensure smooth traffic during the festive period, the Superintendent of Police on Tuesday issued a traffic advisory for all the commuters. Notably, heavy vehicles will be allowed to enter Kohima municipal area after 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. from 1st to 10th December 2022, and to mitigate traffic congestion, all heavy vehicles will be stopped at Dudza Bridge, Zotsama Bypass and Kujama Police Check Gate. The order further stated that all loading and unloading within Kohima municipal area must be completed before 7 a.m. Meanwhile, the road stretched from Y Junction, Pulbari to Raju Point will be restricted for vehicular traffic from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. on all the days during the festival to facilitate Kohima Night Carnival, while all traffic will be diverted from Y Junction to Raju Point via local ground. Furthermore, there will be no entry for any vehicular traffic from New Market to New NST from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. The advisory also stated that parking facilities will be available at new multi-level parking building at Old NST and new multi-level parking building at Old Medical Directorate only. Advisory was also issued for those commuters traversing between Kohima and Kisama to avoid traffic congestion. Dimapur, being the commercial hub of Nagaland, is the busiest town of the state. Naturally, as a result, the town witnesses a huge vehicular movement within the area. But with passing time, traffic congestion is becoming one of the major problems for the denizens. The erratic problem has pointed fingers on concerned authorities who control the traffic management system of Dimapur. It has been found that the problem has surged due to negligence of authorities, especially due to entry of the heavy vehicles. Though entry of heavy vehicles to town have been restricted to ensure smooth flow of traffic during the peak hours, it has been learned that heavy vehicles are violating the order entry. Such actions have led to heavy traffic while causing inconveniences to the public as well. In this regard, Nltv on Tuesday took down to the streets and had some interaction with the public. The public, while sharing their thoughts, expressed their problems, while they further appealed to the government to look into the matter at the earliest and have a proper check-in in regards with the trucks entering the city.
Timing to morning 7 dak, some 7 bra, morning 9 dak to banas, no interest. Holiday ja kon isna security la, medical la, no leba highway kan la kun ba south kan la knowledge la thaga laga to man pe to in guri de. No le to no interest timing to dusra gari kan to interest na. Timing thik chola ase kintu ita kon isna special case security la canteen kan la saman la gari ahi jai. Ina laga to man pe to south kan la knowledge to in guru le de. No le dusra gari kan to no entry timing to entry go late Nltv gari carriage khan tana kisam bisha ase tapra bi in gori thakibo pare to man go na pare kintu get pardom man like
government khan do takhan do tata dangu khan do 7 baji aige bara pathabo 8 baji age de pathabo dula roz thage na hole bi goan nisina tai khan do itu aige de bi jay na hole bi itu par 7 baji par kurab chidi aro 8 baji inga tam dibe pathai thage इफाले बरा आसाम बरा नागालैंड जिलेबे मणिपुर बरा इफाले नागालैंड बरा इथे आइसे बोलेबे इनका 8 बाजी 9 बाजी 10 बाजी इनका देबे ताता खान पाता थाकिबो आमा खान इतो पब्लिक खान तो आउट खाली आउट नगेना सब पब्लिक खान छोटा गारे तिमान आसे सब दुख बाय थाके
এইটো আমি কামবে ভাবি থাকে এইটো ট্রাফিক জাম হতে গলে তো টাইমিং তো দিন আছে তাই কারণ হলিবে টাইমিং হিসাব নই কিনা গাড়ি রানিং সায়েন্স সাবজেক্ট খুশি খুশি পঠাই দিনে কি আমি খালা ভাবনা তো গেলে মকামবে গাড়ি চলাই থাকে দোকান চলাই থাকে তো কোনবা প্যাসেঞ্জার খামবে কেতিয়াবা দাঁড়ে দাঁড়ে কাম থাকি যায় আৰু বেমাৰ মানুহ বি থাকি যায় তেন্তে ফট পুংচুলে দিগদাৰ হৈ যায় আৰু এইটো জাম ওপৰতে আমি আকে কৰো কিন্তু তাতে বিশেষ এক্সিডেন্ট বি থাকি যায়।
The new market area is one of the busiest spots in the commercial hub of Nagaland. Dimapur, every day thousands of people from the state and neighboring Assam comes to the market area for business and trade. Being a busy commercial joint, the market areas witnesses large number of footfall on daily basis. Hence, for the convenience of the dwellers and traders, couple of years ago, Dimapur Municipal Council built 4 public toilets in the market area to be used on pay and use system. However, in the present day, such public toilets reel in a pathetic condition. To find out the ground reality of the public toilets, Nltv carried out inspection of the toilets. Not to our surprise, due to apathy and poor management from the authorities, the toilets are found not only in usable state but also creating unhygienic atmosphere. While talking to Nltv, the citizens shared their opinion as well as grievances regarding the toilet condition in the city. Even after the implementation of several schemes and campaigns initiated by the Government of India as well as Nagaland, the public as well as the authorities are not concerned about maintaining hygiene, which is fundamental to human health. Therefore, the concerned public appealed to the authorities to look into the matter and repair the toilet, which is very essential for the people who travelled from other places.
Dimapur di mohan saisi gule itu pay and use toilet he ekta moi jane adu new market bithor de ekta ase itu bi maintenance ma bal no hoy to inia hoise gule since like according to hygiene itu to bishi bia ase to mohan bishi wadi use koro na pare na inia ona yate town khan de bi ase hoise gule bi maintenance nai iman bia bar rakhya ase to itu to mohan public khan to ja jaga bi nai to mohan bi bishi duk pa ase and ita to season hoise to itu khan olop concerned authority khan ba sai dishi guli bishi bhal hobo to idu to authority khan concerned khan kun ase dakhan idu at the earlier sai dili bishi bhal hobo na ki because iman dangor Dimapur ekta di idu ekta choto ekta maintain koro na para to bi kya ase idu bi ekta question ase na mohan bara bi
टॉयलेट रहने से दिक्कत होता है आदमी का टॉयलेट नहीं है ये सब बंद है इसलिए दिक्कत है चार चोट में तो कहीं भी नहीं है टॉयलेट ना इसलिए दिक्कत होता है आदमी लोग को ना और बंद है 3-4 साल हो गया बंद हुआ चालू नहीं है
Actually, it's a season. Apni kon jina season ase, aro thiki ase public bishi gather hoye ase city de town de na. Ina time de as nijor experience pabi ko. Ina time de public toilet to mas ase, aro ekta side de shigule to public toilets thakile bi kumba jaga corner se thakile bi bishi unhygienic ase. To itu hando saile bal ase authorities kamra na. Aro kon jina ichala time de to shigule to bishi manu inaga emergency time de tan bishi problem face kura ra any inconvenience alak dukandar han
Concerned over the Mokokchon town's most important road being disregarded, the Ongpangkong Students' Conference stated that the 4 wards Youth Association's demand to immediately repair the road leading to Dr. Imkam Liba Memorial District Hospital is very sincere and should be treated seriously. While supporting the demand of the 4 wards, Youth Association OKM stated that road leading to the district hospital is in a poor condition and is greatly disrupting both commuters and the general public, especially patients who are visiting the hospital. Notably, the Students' Conference requested the appropriate authority to act quickly and urgency to address this grave issue. Furthermore, they declared that if immediate significant initiatives are not made, then they will not be reluctant to adopt its own course of action. At a time when the participation of several Eastern Naga tribes in the Statehood Day celebration is looming under cloud of uncertainty, the Noko Range Students' Union has asked the Noko village guards not to use the Noko traditional dress if they take part in the celebrations on December 1 in Kohima. The NRSU, issuing a statement, has asked the village guards who are reportedly invited to the celebrations not to wear the Noko Paupung traditional dress. However, they might wear the uniform as per NRSU statement. NRSU reminded that turning up in traditional attire for the event would be infringement of Apex Kimyungang Tribal Body's November 20 resolution. Further, the Students' Union warned the village guards that they will be solely responsible for any untoward incident occurred due to their absence during the time frame. Congress-led Bharat Jodo Yatra, which started from Kanyakumari on 7 September, reached Kohima on Tuesday. The yatra, which began from Kohima Congress Bhavan till Kigwema village, was organized by Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee. Addressing the gathering, NPCC Working President Kridu Thenwo remarked that the yatra aims to unite India and to save people from Hindutva ideology. The president alleged that all kinds of projects in the state are a failure and there is no rule of law, and further cautioned the public to be very careful and safeguard special provision enshrined under Article 371. Theono also added that the yatra has been launched to address the grievances of the common people as well as seen as an attempt to rally the party rank and file for the upcoming electoral battles.
Bharat Jodo Yatra is a movement to unite India, initiated by the Congress Party, and the movement is led by Rahul Gandhi. It is a massive program, outreach program, to raise questions on the economy, the social polarization, political centralization, and anyone aspiring for peace and harmony can join in this rally. And this rally is also to highlight, to save us from the divisive Hindutva ideology in the country. And it is a good political movement initiated by the Congress Party. And with this movement of bringing the people of India together, we hope that there will be peace, harmony among the people. Bharat Jodo Yatra is a movement to unite India, initiated by the Congress Party, and the movement is led by Rahul Gandhi.
Mon Battalion of Assam Rifles, under the aegis of Inspector General North, distributed 4 computer systems to Mon Valley College in Mon Town on Tuesday. Notably, Assam Rifles, taking cognitions of requirement of students from the college of lacking basic infra, contributed the computer systems for setting up of IT lab in the campus. It may be mentioned that the computer systems for the college were distributed by Commandant of Mon Battalion in presence of President Awardee and renowned teacher of the area, Nyamto Konya. Furthermore, the noble gesture by the Assam Rifles was deeply appreciated by the students as well as the teachers. Akuhaito town celebrated its 75 years of township on Sunday, where MLA Engineer Picto Shohei graced the event as the special guest. During the event, Shohei welcomed the celebration with jubilee greetings and stated that the 75th anniversary of Akuhaito Township marks a new chapter and a time of blessing for its residents. Notably, he urged the citizens to work together for greater growth, peace and harmony in the neighborhood. Furthermore, he expressed his appreciation to the pioneers who had given the land as a gift in 1947 to create Akuhaito Township.
Nagaland, ini saya tahu kalau belum sebut. Ana intan ko, ini ko. Agar itu ini. Akhirnya, kesannya biar begini, ijan besar. Ni kau juga jodoh, Allah kedua sahaja, isu begini adalah sesuatu yang Allah itu itare, orang ini begitu. Dia akan jodoh, bocor kah jadi ada helim. Akhirnya itu dia berlalu, aja sama. Isu ibaratnya akhirnya itu boleh. Cuma akhirnya ini gua harus ini, apa bisa ini? Jadi apa bisa? Ayat ni sebab, ayat tu berukirnya, nak los ni gua nak tahu musa. Jadi ini semua orang ini sih. Politik adalah सब फैसला जो है आप विश्वास फेस है ना आप इसको कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर पैसा जो नो कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर को इसको थर्ड इपिडेट बस रूम नबे के होनो रोजो को सस डेवलप हो स्टॉप को रूम ना जो होनो रोला के ना तो जिसस से
The Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party under 24 Angit Yongpang Assembly constituency launched a door-to-door registration of beneficiaries for Chief Minister's Health Insurance Scheme at Sungkomen Community Hall on Monday. In a brief address, President of NDPP Mokokchong Area Youth Organization Bendang Waling praised the 24 Angit Yongpang NDPP Assembly constituency youth for their selfless decision to volunteer to help those in need under the CMHIS. Furthermore, he also cautioned the group and CMHIS operators to stay focused on their goal and not stray from it. To the detriment of the ruling alliance and the Trinamool Congress ahead of the Meghalaya Assembly elections, 3 MLAs, 2 from the ruling National People's Party and 1 from the TMC resigned from the Assembly on Monday. NPP legislators Falin Sangma along with Benedict Marak and TMC legislator HM Shangplyang submitted their resignation to Meghalaya Assembly Speaker Metba Lingdo on Monday. Furthermore, along with the 3 MLAs, an independent MLA Samuel Sangma from Baghmara Assembly constituency also wrote to the United Democratic Party President Lingdo and disassociated himself from the party. Notably, all the 4 leaders are set to join Bharatiya Janata Party, in which the joining program will be held after the Gujarat Assembly elections. Meghalaya government to set up border outposts in the sensitive areas along the borders with Assam after the unfortunate firing incident at Mukro village on Meghalaya, Assam boundary, which claimed 6 lives on November 22. Meghalaya Chief Minister Congrad K. Sangma stated that the decision was taken after a meeting between all political parties, MLAs and political leaders regarding the situation. CM Sangma further added that the state cabinet will again hold a meeting on Tuesday to finalize the list of outposts that will be set up in sensitive areas and appealed all the political leaders to work with coordination, which would assure normalcy in the state. A long campaign by political parties with allegations and counter-allegations came to an end on Tuesday as voters are all set to cast for first phase of Gujarat Assembly elections, which is scheduled to be held in December 1. The tough battle is all set to be fought in 2 phases on December 1 and 5. While the BJP is looking to retain its 27-year-long rule in the state, Congress is hoping to ride the anti-incumbency to come up in power, and Arvind Kejriwal claiming to form government with over 90 seats in the state. A total of 2,39,76,700 voters will vote in the first phase. Central paramilitary forces have been deployed to ensure peaceful elections amid tight security. Regarding the dispute over the name and bow and arrow symbol of the two warring Shiv Sena factions, the Election Commission of India on Tuesday has set December 12 as the date for first personal hearing of the two factions. Along with that, the poll panel has also directed both the groups to submit any further statements or documents by December 9 till 5 p.m. With an aim to dismantle the emerging nexus between terrorists and gangsters based in India and abroad, National Investigation Agency on Tuesday launched a massive multi-state raids in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Delhi, Rajasthan and Haryana. The raids are conducted at residential and other premises linked to gangsters in more than 6 districts across the 4 states and Delhi. The raids are focused on the gang nexus linked to Lawrence Bishnoi, Neeraj Bhavana, Godi Brar and Tilu Taspuria. Earlier, NIA also conducted searches at 52 locations in Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan and Delhi. Huge uproar in Hyderabad street erupted on Tuesday as police detained YSR, Telangana party chief YS Sharmila for disrupting law and order in the city. Sharmila was detained when she was leading a protest rally heading towards CM K. Chandrasekhar Rao's official residence. The police also used a crane to tow away the car of YS Sharmila while she was sitting inside. Sharmila's arrest stirred too much of tension among the party cadres who called for justice and staged a protest. Sharmila, sister of Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, was briefly detained by the police on Monday after her supporters and workers of ruling Telangana Rashtra Samiti had a clash in Warangal. Notably, Sharmila had launched a Padyatra against KCR government for large-scale corruption and has covered a distance of about 3,500 kilometers so far. A total of 16 Indian Police Service officers were sent to new postings on Monday, following the Uttar Pradesh Cabinet's approval of implementing new police commissionerate system in Prayagraj, Agra and Ghaziabad on Friday. The state is now having a commissionerate system of policing in 7 districts out of the total 75 districts. Uttar Pradesh Urban Development Minister Arvind Sharma stated that a decision has been taken to maintain law and order in the state amid the increasing population. External Affairs Minister S. Shankar on Tuesday met with the Indonesian Coordinating Minister for Politics, Legal and Human Rights, Muhammad Mahfud, MD, and discussed several issues including G20, bilateral cooperation and Myanmar situation. Mahmood was invited by National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and is accompanied by a high-level delegation of ulema. While addressing the gathering at India Islamic Cultural Center on Tuesday, Indonesian minister emphasized on the role of ulema in fostering infrastructure, interfaith peace and social harmony in India and Indonesia. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh co-chaired the 4th India-France Defence Dialogue with French Minister for the Armed Forces Sébastien Lecornu on Monday in New Delhi. During the meeting, the two leaders discussed issues related to bilateral, regional, defence and defence industrial cooperation. Furthermore, they reviewed and discussed ways to strengthen maritime cooperation and increase the scope and complexity of bilateral exercises. Meanwhile, after the meeting, Lecornu also met External Affairs Minister S. Shankar and held discussions on contemporary strategic developments. India and Azerbaijan held 5th round of foreign round consultations on Monday and reviewed bilateral relations, including political, trade and economic matters. Azerbaijan's delegation was led by Deputy Foreign Minister Elnur Mammadov, while Indian delegation was led by Secretary Sanjay Verma. Both the countries emphasized on regional issues and cooperation in UN and other multilateral bodies. India and Azerbaijan have successfully diversified cooperation in various areas, especially in trade, commerce and energy sector. It is to be mentioned that the year 2022 is marked as the 30th anniversary of India-Azerbaijan diplomatic relations. Following the COVID protests throughout China over the weekend, the United Nations on Monday backed Chinese people's right to demonstrate peacefully and urged the authorities to guarantee that right. It may be mentioned that hundreds of protesters demonstrated in cities across China against President Xi Jinping's zero-COVID strategy, with some of them even calling for his removal. In the meantime, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak on Monday warned that China posed a systematic challenge to UK values and interests as his government condemned the country after a BBC journalist said he was beaten covering Shanghai protests. Meanwhile, security has been tightened across cities in the country to deter zero-COVID demonstrations and trace protesters. For those who don't know why the protests were triggered, it was because of the deadly fire last Thursday at Urukmi, which killed at least 10 people and injured 9 in an apartment building, which led to public fury after videos of the incident appeared to show that due to lockdown measures, the firefighters were delayed from reaching the victims. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers